So in 2016, I learned about a thing called the SWOT. In 2017, I had an HR class where we also learned about the thing called SWOT. So it means strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threat. And now in 2018, I'm reading this book talking about the SWOT technique. So if you don't think it's important, think again. So what's your strength? What's your weakness? What's the opportunity? What's the threat? Figure it out.
You know, I met a guy in a train. He's like an older guy. He actually started talking, while I still had my earbuds on. And we talked a little bit, and the best advice I got from him is actually is not intended to be to me, but I took it, like I try to learn from other people, even if they're not teaching me. So his kid, uh, when he was younger, he ran out of the house, and he finally found him. He told him like, listen, son, you have a really, really weird last name, and that's good and bad at the same time. And the kid asks, well, why is it bad? He's like, it's bad because if you fuck up, everybody's going to know it's you. He's like, then why is it good? He's like, well, if you do something great, everybody will know it's you. And I'm like, well, I have a unique name. So I was like, if I fuck up, everybody's gonna know that it's me. But if I do something awesome, also everybody's going to know it's me. So I was like, you know what? I think I'll start doing more awesome things in the future. So that's what I learned in the train today.
Today I'm pushing for half marathon. So I wanted to do this last week, but we had a crazy snowstorm. So we went from minus 4 degrees Fahrenheit to plus 60 degrees Fahrenheit in 7 days. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. So that's from minus 20 degrees Celsius to plus 20 degrees Celsius. And now it's the best time ever because it's hot and I'm not that busy. So what I'm gonna do, so I first let's start with what I did this morning. So I slept longer than I usually do. I slept for like 9 hours or 10. So now I have a lot of energy. And then I had a big breakfast meal. So I had like eggs and bacon and a lot of bread. So my stomach expanded and right now it's contracting a little bit. So I feel good. And so why eggs? Eggs are slow at absorbing. So it's one of the slowest protein to absorb. That means I'm gonna feel full, you know, the whole day or almost the whole day. And then I had a little bit of bread, so I have energy carbs. And right now, in about 30 minutes or 45 minutes, I'm gonna have a big ass pizza because it's easy to digest carbs and a lot of carbs. So last time I ran 14 kilometers, I can literally see the difference of my stomach before run and after run. Like you can tell how much I lost weight. And I know it's, you know, I lost a lot of water and, you know, my muscles contract and everything. So it's not only the weight loss, but I lost like 1,000 calories or something like that. So this will be like 2,000 calories, a little bit less. But I'll probably make a before and after picture just so I can like look at it. Maybe I'll share it on social media, maybe not. I'm not 100% sure, but that's gonna be fun. So then I'm gonna take my camel pack and I'm gonna put 2 liters water inside. I think that's gonna be enough for me. So it's hotter than it was last time. So maybe I'll need more, maybe. And I'm running, in the longer distance, but I don't want to carry too much because it's a weight and I have never run this far. So I don't know, I don't want to carry excess weight because it just makes it harder on you. Then I'm gonna have a snack and like a chocolate so my sugar level don't drop, and so I can motivate myself to finish this. And I think I have the route planned out. So originally I was planning on taking a train to another town. Actually, not the first time. but the second one from my, and then run back to my place. But since it's, the international road, and it's dangerous because it doesn't have the sidewalk, so I was like, you know what, I don't want to risk it, so I'm gonna run to the other one that has like the bike lane on the side, so I'm gonna run on the bike lane, so that's gonna be fun. And then I have some chocolate, and then I'll take my, you know uh, my blue shirt that I always carry when I run, because it just makes me feel proud and gives me, an extra push. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And right now, I'm gonna record another video, and then I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. And then I have to do a little bit of homework for college, and then I'm running. So it's gonna take me between 2.5 hours and 3 hours. So I don't know how fast I'm gonna be run, but probably 2.5 hours for sure, maybe even 3 hours. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely gonna be a challenge. And then when I come home, I'm gonna record another video about like what happened, how I feel, and stuff like that. And then it's gonna be fun. And then probably next week I'm gonna run it again and again next week, and I'm gonna keep running. And I don't know, will I ever try running a marathon? Because just, for that you require training and discipline and diet and everything. And I don't know, am I focused enough for that? And requires a lot of time. So like, it's gonna take me, at the beginning it's gonna take me 5 hours, probably more. Then later I can trim it down to 4, and then later 3.5 hours. It's still a lot of time, and I'm not that good at managing time, even though I got a lot better. So that's what I have to say for today. And for now, then I'll see you in 5 or 6 hours.
I just ran half a marathon. It's dark, so that's why you're not seeing my face. Now I'm walking a little bit home, and then I'm gonna eat and probably go to sleep. Whew. It was exhausting, but and lonely, but it was worth it, and I knew I had to do it, so yeah, just had to do it. And I just went and started running, and I didn't stop till I saw that it's 21 kilometers. And the funny thing is, like, I didn't even look at how much I have ran until I noticed I'm about to approach the 20th kilometer. And in 20th kilometer I was looking at my phone like every 20 meters. I'm like, am I there yet? Am I there yet? Am I there yet? And you know how close I was to stop running at 20 kilometers and 900 meters. And I'm like, if you stop now, you're biggest wuss in the world. And I'm like, I cannot stop now. So I was like pushing those 100 meters. Like, those 100 meters were harder than first 20 kilometers, literally. And like, I feel so heavy, like when I'm running and I hit the ground, I'm like, dude, how hard is this ground? So I decided I'm gonna run on the grass, and the grass feels hard. I'm like, what kind of grass is this? Like, I felt literally like I have, I don't know, like 1,000 kilos, like 1 metric ton of Timo. Like, literally felt like the heaviest guy on the world. But it's done, it's complete, I did it. But it took me 2 years, but I did it. Feel so proud and empty, because now I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do next? I'm like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, to run a marathon. It's kind of not my style. Like I don't want to do it, and I'm like, I don't want to run for 6 hours because because I'm not that fast to run it in 3 or under. So I'm like, I don't want to run for 6 hours. Like I don't want to do anything for 6 hours. So I'm like, okay, so full marathon is not what I want. Maybe triathlon, like swimming, running, and cycling. That may be fun. So I'm probably gonna try, running, for example, 10k, and then cycling for 20 or something like that. That may be fun. And then later, when it gets warmer, then I'll probably like swim, run, cycle, or something like that. And then that's gonna be the challenge. So I don't know yet. I have to think about it, but yeah. So I'll probably try to run half a marathon every single Saturday till May 16. And then when I go to USA, I'm gonna compete and earn my half marathon t-shirt. Yes. Like this 10k t-shirt, I'm like more proud of that than my high school diploma or Smarter Than American certificate or Train for Incident Protocols certificate or any other certificate I had. Then I feel like the half marathon t-shirt is gonna be even better than this one. So yeah, I'll cancel this recording right now and then I'll continue walking home.